Ahoy there, ladies and gents, hearties and mateys, sea dogs and lubbers, everyone be welcome here. This be Pieces of Eight, the most patronizing,
pedantic, the smallest of
the most incoherent pirate show ever seen by human eyes. I do hear that the sea rabbits have a worse one, but we'll get to them later. I be your host, Rathbone, the most adrift pirate in pirate lore, which may explain why it's been so long between episodes. That, and I've been busy with private appearances and other creative projects that actually pay. This be a labor of love. So if you want to see more Pieces of Eight, there's 3 things you can do. The first is social. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and share my posts with your friends. The more people that we reach, the bigger our crew, and that leads to adventure and treasure. The second is financial. You can support the show with the currency of your choice, with PayPal or Bitcoin, and if you want to be a patron and get exclusive content, you can head over to Patreon, if that's how you say it, and become an official member of Rathbone's crew with all kinds of perks. So go check that out after the show. The third thing you can do is informational. Send me your questions. You can ask anything about the history of pirates, about myself or the show, or about any random topic. Those make the show more...
Excuse me. Boney.
Surreal? So email your questions to rathbonethepirate@gmail.com and I'll get them, no matter where I may be adrift at.
Oh, I'm feeling much better now. I think being up front is better for the seasickness.
Aye. Well, now we can talk about the emails. You see, I've gotten a viewer email. Viewer Ash L. of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania asks...
Pittsburgh? Where be Pittsburgh?
It be not in Fonglia, for sure. And Ash L asks, where be Rathbone from?
Oh, Rathbone be from Fonglia, of course.
Yeah, giving away secrets now. Because you see, in the golden age of piracy, it was quite common for pirates to swear allegiance to no particular nation, and if asked that particular question would say, simply, we're from the sea.
Oh, I see.
So Rathbone be from the sea, you see.
I see.
However, viewer Ashel, being an astute pirate viewer, foresaw this possibility and said, and if Rathbone be from nowhere, where be Rathbone's parents from? And of course, Rathbone's parents be from the same place as haileth Rathbone's cousin.
Aye.
My cousin Boney Lass. That be his name.
Aye.
But he also be from the kingdom of Fonglia.
I be Fongolese, that's right.
Formerly known as the Isle of 9 Cities.
Only 2 cities now, as I recall. And of course,
the other 7 having been lost in a poker game.
To the sea, yes. The sea having won that round. Very high stakes poker. But those 2 cities go against each other every now and then, every year, in fact. Oh, the egg fights are fierce.
And sometimes they bronze the winning egg as a trophy.
And then it's thrown. It's mixed in with the next year's batch, and it's thrown the next year. And you don't.
It would be illegal if there were any rules to egg dueling.
It would be an illegal indeed who laid a steel egg. Oh dear, that would be an illegal.
What else do you remember from the kingdom of Fonglia?
Well, of course, there was the horseshoe insult games, which were one of my favorites. In fact, oh boy, did I come up with some singers.
Am I going first or are you shooting first? Ladies first. Then, but where's Rathbone? Alright, I'll go on Rathbone instead. Alright. Like Rathbone drifting out on the sea, never know where it's gonna land. Alright, that's fair. Oh, there
it is, another non-Rathbonian shot. Very fine, very fine. Would you ever crew for Rathbone?
Well, you have to get a ship first before I can crew for him.
Alright.
Who's ever seen a pirate
Who's
without
ever
a
seen
ship?
a pirate without a ship? Rathboner. Oh, what a joke. He had a ship once. He had a ship once. I told you about that.
Yeah, I heard about this. Do tell me. Do remind me of the details.
We were just talking about this, weren't we? Yeah, well, you know how most ships, they put a mermaid on the front. A nice-looking mermaid, eh?
Aye.
What does Rathbone put?
His mother.
A carrot!
Oh.
Rathbone puts a carrot on the front of his ship. Can you believe that?
That's
All the
good
rabbits
eyesight.
in the sea. Aye, it is.
Don't put a carrot on your boat.
I don't think
A carrot
on the boat.
A carrot is a perfectly valid stem because the sea rabbits, they be magical and they be good luck. And the carrot attracts the sea rabbits. Nay, don't tell me the sea rabbits don't exist.
The problem is, it's not about the sea rabbits, it's about the sea cucumbers. They get mighty jealous when you put a carrot on your boat.
The sea cucumbers do get jealous about the carrot, and you do have to withstand sea cucumber attacks.
When the mutiny comes and the sea cucumbers rise up against you,
The benefit,
you're gonna wish you had a drink.
the benefit of the lucky magic sea rabbits way outweighs the danger of sea cucumber attacks.
There's Rathbone with his wonderful oratory skill. They did. I was so clever. Oh boy, was I. But then I got on the wrong side of the law, as we seem to all do in Fonglia. Yes.
Aye, the laws be of two sides. The wrong side and the unpleasant side. No matter what you do, you find yourselves afoul of the Fonglian Guard.
Oh, the Fonglian Guard, don't get me started. Oh, I have fond memories of Fonglia. Fondling Fonglia, actually. Yes, my first fondle.
used to call it.
My first fondle came in Fonglia. That was nice.
What was your favorite?
A full B cup, I'd say. Jolly good.
A cup of bees.
A cup of bees! That was before apiary ever came to the island.
Aye.
It being an island.
You didn't even get the honey, you just got a cup of bees. And you had to take your
And
due.
the sting. I got the sting.
Aye. We all got the sting in
Oh,
Fonglia.
aye.
There'll be
Oh,
lots of
Fonglia.
premarital relations. Everybody gets the sting.
Yes, well,
At some point.
Fonglia being as it is.
Luckily, you take a tincture of mercury and it cures the sting.
None of us ever get out Fonglia, do we? It's not a toe fungus, at least. That be the good
Nay.
thing. Nay, nary a toe fungus.
Tincture of mercury cures anything you can get in Fonglia.
Tincture of mercury. Had it in every cup of tea every morning. Cup of tea with a tincture. No mother!
Well, you be welcome on my crew once I get a ship, which did I mention I don't actually have a ship yet? You get seasick. It's alright, it'll pass, Tincture of mercury will cure that right up. It be time for the trade update. Those of you who have been following the show will know that I am trading up to a pirate ship through a series of barter agreements. I started with a fake plastic pirate coin, and I have worked my way up and up the ladder until now, when I have traded for a 1-hour lecture, or Q&A, presentation if you will, by Taylor Chappell, PhD, a highly educated and highly respected shark expert. He's actually going to be on the Discovery Channel this Friday, from the date of this recording anyway, and you should check him out. But if you want to get an hour lecture or Q&A or presentation by one of the top shark scientists in the world, you can now trade me something better for it, and everyone that participates in a treasure will get to be on the pirate voyage when I get my ship, and I will probably put a carrot on the front of the ship when I get it. You've heard correctly, friends. The rumors are true. I do have a bona fide buried treasure somewhere in the continental United States. On each episode, I give one cryptic clue. If you assemble the clues after you figure them out, you'll be able to pinpoint the precise location of an actual buried treasure, which I have not yet released the contents of. After I run out of clues, I will start teasing you with little items that are included in the treasure chest. There's at least one $50 bill in there, I'll tell you right now. But there's a lot of stuff in it, which we'll get to that. But the clue for today is just the time. That be the time. And actually, also this be the time. And that's this episode of Pieces of 8. Normally, at the end of the show, I tell you where you can see me next. This summer, I'm pretty much adrift on the seas, which is a priority way of saying I'm doing mostly private events that you can't come to. But if you want to find me, you can always hire me for your own event. I do just about any sort of entertainment you could need, always interactive and engaging. And always remember, better a short, daring life than a long, timid one. Till we meet again.
Put up the flow off the sea strand.